Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, Rickey Smiley. Love you so much, bro. Love the morning show. Y'all keep me going every single day. Today's song is Jesus is Love. Old school Commodores, Lionel Richie. Check this out. There's a line in the song that is so powerful. It says, He won't let you down. That's what the love of God is really all about. It's about a God who never lets us down. I've discovered people will let you down. They'll walk out on you, but when they walk out on you, God is making room for God to step into your life in a fresh way, opening the door so the right people can walk in your life and bless you with the love of God. Why? Because Jesus is love, and He won't let you down. He won't let you down not only when it comes to other people messing over you, but He won't let you down when it comes to you're praying for what you would like to get in this thing called life. Listen, God may not give you exactly what you want, but I promise you, God knows what you need, and as a consequence, God will bless you. God will come through when you're going through. God will open up the right door for you, shut all the wrong doors to you, because God will not let you down. That's the word of the day. Jesus is love. How do I know Jesus is love? Because He never lets you down. He never lets you down in a real sense. Since He won't let you down, please recognize down is not an option in your day. Down is not an option in your life. God is setting you up so you can go up and blow up, because Jesus is love and He won't let you down.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 10 minutes after the top of the hour. It is time for the front page. We have our sister, Tamika Scott, sitting in for Maria Moore. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
What's happening?
Yes. Okay.
Hey, Tamika.
Hello. Good morning, y'all. Feels good to be back with my family. And I am filling in for my girl, Maria Moore.
Yes, Lord. Honey.
And here are your headlines for News1.com. Hunter Biden's former girlfriend has testified that Hunter regularly allowed drug dealers direct access to his bank account, giving them his PIN code and allowing them to directly take out funds to cover his drug use. This revelation is part of the ongoing investigation into Hunter Biden's trial for federal gun charges. And Republicans blocked legislation Wednesday that would enshrine a federal right to access contraception, sinking the Democratic-led measure. The vote on the Right to Contraception Act was 5-1-3-9, falling short of the 60 votes needed to defeat a filibuster and move the bill forward. Now, Republicans say it was unnecessary because the use of birth control is already protected under Supreme Court precedent. Woo!
And you know what? It's really sad about that too. Like it's scary that they can do something like that.
Absolutely, man. And we're going to get Tamika's mic together, man. It's all to the good, having some technical situations. But we're going to get into the sports real fast. Las Vegas Aces superstar A'ja Wilson became the first player in WNBA history to have at least 35 points, 10 rebounds, 5 steals in a game. Last night in the victory over the Dallas Wings, man, A'ja Wilson doing big things. She's the leader for MVP so far early in the season, in my opinion. Number 2, Oklahoma wins the game 1 over number 1 ranked the Texas Longhorns in the Women's College World Series. Is going down. Oklahoma trying to win their 4th straight championship. And tonight, I don't know about y'all, but I'm hyped. Game 1 of the NBA Finals tips off Dallas Mavericks Boston Celtics. Sit back and relax. Get the popcorn ready. This series is going 7. It's going 7 games. It is what it is, man. We'll get into it more later on in my next sports report. We got more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next with the Bring It.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 28 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by the Rickey Smiley Birthday Beach Blowout. Listen, y'all, the rooms are selling fast for that Birthday Beach Blowout. Listen, August the 9th through the 11th in Hollywood, Florida. Listen, hey, all you need is $500 down to hold your spot. So make sure y'all go to RickySmileyBBB.com to reserve your room today. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Tyler Perry has rounded out the cast for his next Netflix movie, and it's called Straw. It's starring Taraji P. Henson, Sherry Shepherd, Tiana Taylor, Glenn Turman, Sinbad, Rockmond Dunbar, and Mike Merrill. They're going to be in this film, and it's about a devoted single mother facing unfortunate events that send her down an unexpected path. Struggling against circumstances beyond her control, she becomes entangled in a situation she never imagined. She finds herself at the center of suspicion in a world that seems indifferent to her existence. This seems like it's going to be good, and they got some good people in it. I wonder who going to play who, and I wonder who's going to be the bad guy, and what is Taraji's relationship to Tiana, and who is Sherry Shepherd. I bet it be good, too. It seemed like it's going to be good, because when did Tyler put out, like, a movie?
Mea Culpa.
Oh, that's right.
One,
that's right. Okay.
Back, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's going to be good. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Y'all going to go see it, right?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. Moving on. Billboard put out a ranking of the hottest female rappers right now. And unsurprisingly, the comment section was flooded with complaints and or talking points. Now, the list starts with Nicki Minaj as number 1, then Sexy Red, Meg Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, Ice Spice, Glorilla, Cardi B, Lotto, JT, and Flo Milli in the 10th spot. Now, some fans felt that this was real incomplete. Others felt it was ignoring less popular but more artistically ambitious artists. Specifically, many comments are just glad that Nicki Minaj is in the top spot, and other comments wonder why Ice Spice is so high on the list. What y'all think about this list? Gary, you don't even know nothing.
That's what I was saying. I was waiting to hear your name. Hell, I was like, okay, girl.
I don't got nothing out, Gary.
I didn't know who was at the top. I thought Cardi B and Nicki Minaj was the top.
And Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I saw Meg and Cardi B. Yeah,
me too.
Sure.
What number is Cardi? Is she in the top 10?
You got her at 8 or something.
She about at 8 or 7.
She kind of been chilling for the last year.
Well,
she been on collab
yeah, but
with
she got
somebody.
something out right now. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Brad, you got something brewing? You got something brewing? You got?
No, man. I just know MC Light coming out with a new album. That's what I know.
Yes.
You know, let's.
And I hope that it blow up, because that'll open up the door for like people start getting a taste for some of our traditional hip hop artists like yourself.
Yeah, people who paved the way. You know what I'm saying? People who set that thing off. All right, y'all, let's get into this. Sean Kingston. He was released from police custody on Wednesday on a $100,000 bond. He was able to use his mortgage, y'all, as collateral. And since his release, his mom paid him a visit at his Florida home. And she brought Safari along. Anybody know why she brought? I didn't know him and Safari was friends, but I guess they are. Safari always popping up somewhere, like on everything. He on every Love and Hip Hop I ever seen, from New York to Miami to Atlanta. I'm like, he moves around a whole lot. All right, and what else? He was greeted. He greeted them outside, y'all, in his estate in nothing but a white tee and some black biker shorts. They was trying to understand why he didn't have on any pants while he was welcomed by his guests. So that's weird. But anyway, this news comes out
at home or in jail.
He was at home. He was at home.
I saw him being charged.
Oh, okay. Well, he done got out on a $100,000 bond, so he was at home.
Yeah.
This comes after he was booked in the Broward County Jail. Both him and his mother, Janice Turner, were charged with committing more than $1 million worth of fraud in his home. So, in his home.
They're going to hell because you don't put people's mama in jail. God, I don't care what she did. You just don't do it.
But I don't know now, Ricky, if she has something to do with it and her name popped up on
Mama
all
be
the stuff.
knowing, but Mama be praying also. You don't put nobody Mama.
She be praying, but sometimes your mama look out for you. She'll sign the papers for you and put stuff in her name for you.
Yeah.
And that you shouldn't put your mama in that situation.
Mama be the kingpin.
Okay.
Mama be the main one running
You
things.
should put your mama in that situation, y'all. Leave your mama out of it if you're going to do something wrong, because you're going to need her to come get you. For real. She can't get locked up, too. She going to be the one trying to help you out.
What that song say? I get it from my
Mama. On that note, y'all, we going to wrap up the hot spot. But coming up next, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. Special K got news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
Oh, yeah, what's going on? And, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brett and Gary and Tamika. How you doing, baby?
Good morning.
Yeah, so the other day we were talking about, Tamika, we were talking about music acts that never need to tour together because Method Man had a situation at a concert up in New York where he realized he was performing for a crowd that was no longer his crowd. They had him performing on the show with a lot of young people. And, and it made me do some digging, and I came up with some research. I put my team together, and we came up with some research on some other tours that, you know. Yeah, I got it.
See your team.
I know they're very quiet. They work in the back. They're very, very quiet. They don't come out a lot. And we actually also have a sponsor for the news today. It's sponsored by Riddle of the Day. And today's riddle is, the answer is, Tamika, they both get changed about twice a year. And what's the question? What do smoke detector batteries and Gary with the T's bed sheets have in common?
Hey, Gary sheets be beeping. That's bad when your sheets beeping.
Okay. Well, yeah, so apparently... Yeah, so Meth and Redman were performing for a young crowd, and they had mixed the two audiences, didn't know that was not going to be a good thing. And also, concert promoters in Cleveland, a couple of months ago, found out that they booked Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle on the tour with the City Girls and Ice Spice. They all did a concert together, and violent altercations broke out in the concession stand area between women in their late 60s wearing velour tracksuits with Kitty Hill shoes, and they got to fighting with women in their 20s with $1,500 BBLs and knockoff designer outfits. Witnesses reported that the heavy scent of White Diamonds perfume with Mary Kay body spray was mixed with weed smoke and baby hair edge control, and they said that the aroma was overwhelming. Plenty of arrests took place in that situation. And then there was another concert, and this one, again, these promoters, you got to look at the acts and their audiences, because they booked Lil Nas X with the OJs, and the almost the whole the whole theater had to be cleared out when fists started flying after a group of gay devil worshippers started throwing cut off chicken feet and pig blood at the stage right when Eddie Levert was halfway through Stairway to Heaven. It was a lot. They said several old heads were reportedly wearing starch jeans and square-toe dress shoes, and they complained that they had lost their cell phones that was clipped to their belts.
They said they lost their cell phones?
Yeah, they lost their cell phones that they had clipped to their belts because, you know, they had their work phone and their personal phone both clipped on their belt. And police did report that they found about a dozen gold herringbone chains after everything was recovered.
The old school
cleaned up. Yeah.
Can't fire a black person? How can you fire a black person? There's gonna be some shit, ain't it? It ain't never a good time to fire a black man. There's always gonna be some controversy. If you fire him in the morning, he got a problem with it. If you come walking in, hey, Bernie, before you punch in, can I talk to you? Yeah, what's the problem? We won't need you anymore. You let me come all the way down here for this bull? Tell me this bull? If you fire him at the end of the day, it's a goddamn problem. Bernie, can you come off it? Yeah, what's the problem? We don't need you no more. You let me work all my day, you gonna tell me?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, listen, man, this segment is being brought to you by RickySmileyBBB.com. That's RickySmileyBBB.com. Listen, it sold out last year. Do not miss Gary's Tea Party at my birthday beach blowout August the 9th through the 11th. Listen, we are at the amazing Diplomat Hotel in Hollywood Beach, Florida. Hey, all you need is $500 down to reserve your room. Make sure you go to RickySmileyBBB.com. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Martin Lawrence is speaking out, baby. He's saying things that a lot of people didn't know, y'all. Now, we recall, Martin Lawrence, he said, y'all, that he could have co-starred in that 1998 hit film Rush Hour. Well, he said the cop action comedy franchise, as we know it, stars Jackie Chan as, Chief Inspector Lee and Chris Tucker as Detective James Carter. Well, the first installment of the film, y'all, series reportedly grossed, honey. I mean, they grossed a lot of money, over $244 million worldwide. And y'all was followed by 2 more movies, Rush Hour 2. Well, Jackie Chan, y'all claimed the 4th installment was in the works, y'all. However, the project, y'all, has as of yet to come to fruition. But this is the deal, honey. Now, during a recent appearance, y'all, on the Tonight Show, alongside with Bad Boy Ride or Die co-star Will Smith, Martin, y'all, revealed this, and a lot of people were shocked. He revealed that he was offered the role, honey, of Detective Carter. He said the offer came directly from his best friend, Jackie Chan, before Chris Tucker landed the part. But guess what he said? He said, honey, Rush Hour, honey, asked him to be in the film, but he turned it down. He said because, honey, they didn't have enough money. He said the offer was entirely too small.
I would have did it.
Yeah, Chris Tucker did. Me. He said it was entirely too small. He said, honey, he did the show, and so, Chris did it. He said Chris did a great job, and maybe that, show could have been for Chris, but a lot of people saying it's almost making Chris Tucker look like, honey, he works for pennies.
No,
I doubt that.
Look like that. I don't think it looks like that. I think he did great. He did a great job doing it, and then he got more. Yeah. Rush Hour 2.
We probably not getting the whole story with that too, because there's a lot of stuff be going on behind the scenes. But like I said, I'm
he
available.
said it out of his mouth though on the show. So honey,
he probably was offered the part, but I can't see nobody else doing it but Chris Tucker.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I don't know, but nevertheless, honey, it's said now. So congratulations though to Martin and Will Smith. They're doing their new Bad Boy Ride or Die. That's a good movie. I happened to see the premiere of it.
And I was really right there with you. It was very good.
Nice little movie, honey. So,
cannot wait to see it.
Yep, it's
so
great.
Good.
But speaking of Will Smith, y'all, people saying, my God, what is going on? Will, y'all, Smith, he filmed his own, y'all notice his own action scenes in Bad Boys Ride or Die. They say he did that because he needed to keep money in his pocket. He needed more money in his pocket. They said the production crew and camera, people who would normally work on big budget films are reportedly avoiding Will's projects. Now they're saying due to the budget constraints, Will and his wife, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, honey, are definitely pinching pennies, honey, by having Will, honey, film the action scenes. Now, Will and Jada financed their own projects after, honey, he was blacklisted for slapping Chris Rock back in 2022. Now, they were saying the viral video shows Will hanging the camera, baby, on the set is creating a buzz on social media, so he had to hang his own cameras. They say, honey, he tried to save money.
Maybe he enjoyed that, though.
I don't know. They say, as TMZ reported, they said the video shows the movie star expertly, honey, handling a firearm while simultaneously working the camera during a chaotic shootout scene. Now, the camera is strapped to Will's waist as he captures himself taking down the bad guys. They say at one point, honey, he flips the camera around to show his point of view.
That's pretty awesome. And you saw the movie, Gary. Yeah. You saw how the gun was.
Yeah.
It looked like a video game to me, if that's the scenes they were talking about. It looked good. He did
But
good.
he's always been real athletic and adventurous. He always doing some crazy stuff, skydiving and hang gliding and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but doing your own, Ricky, if you doing a movie, would you do your own scenes or would you have a stunt man to play Santa Claus?
I did a lot of stunts in Friday After Next, of course. I mean, I was young enough to run and stuff. I'll do them again if I can do them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put myself in no danger, but I'd skydive or something like that for sure.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, I was skydive. Gary, we
Ain't
should
no
go.
way in hell.
Gary, we should go. We should go.
No,
Gary,
we can't
please.
go. I don't even like flying.
I'll go with you, Ricky.
Oh, there you go, honey.
Are you serious? Y'all want to do it?
Yes.
No.
I
Okay,
would
let's do
love
it.
to do that.
Let's do it.
What?
Let's do it, Tamika. We going. Gary,
Me
please.
and Gary and we'll be on the
Right,
sidelines.
cheering them on.
Cheering.
That's right, honey.
With pom-poms.
Exactly. Yes, sir, baby. I have the last color pom-pom for your football team.
Gary, please.
No, sir.
Please. And then,
No,
you know what, Gary? Gary,
What?
when you skydive, you're going to get to have a man behind you. You're going to be harnessed to a man.
Now, that's the only part I might like. Oh, yeah. You're not getting me, honey. Now that part, that might be a little cute. Then, Brad, I might have to leave you on that one.
You by yourself, Brad.
That's all right. I'll be down there by myself.
No, okay. All right, y'all. The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today, y'all, is carrot souffle. On the high end, you say carrot souffle, and on the low end, you say beautiful orange. Carrot. Yeah, rich people say carrot, poor people say carrot.
Y'all give it up. Damn. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Y'all get at me, 866-9RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know what you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Peaches calling from Albany. I want to tell my baby Kenzie and Joshua, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Easy from Baltimore. I would like to give a shout out to my Aunt Stephanie and my sister Jordan. Be safe and have a productive day.
Hello, good morning, good morning. This is Lola calling from Hinesville, Fort Stewart, Georgia. I want to wake up, wake up, wake up to my daughter, Diamond, my grandkids, Addison, Brenton, and Stetson. I love you, Ricky. Roll Tide.
Love you too. Roll damn Tide.
On your radio. Gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. When you at Richmond, wake up. In Little Rock, wake up. Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Y'all the same as being brought to you by.
Brought to you.
An appeals court has halted the Georgia election interference case against former President Donald Trump. Now, the Georgia Court of Appeals order prevents Fulton County Superior Court from moving while the appeal is pending. And joining us this morning, we got political activist, attorney, author, and talk show host, member of the Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, my brother from another mother, the one and only Warren Ballantyne. Hey, Warren, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, my favorite brother of Jamaica Side 5. So happy to be with you and the crew today.
Hey, man, we happy to have you. So does this, and a lot of people, just to know that you're an attorney, so does this mean that Trump would not face these charges until after the election? And why?
Well, the appeal court basically said, look, we need to make sure that Fannie Williams can stay on the case. Now, that was legally the proper ruling. However, the DA office can fast track this, or they can ask the Court of Appeal to fast track it and try to get a ruling in. And if they get a ruling where she has to be removed from it, they still can proceed with the case. It's just she won't be over the case. But by the time the appeal court makes this decision, we'll be looking at the election cycle going full blast or the election itself. And so realistically, this isn't going to be resolved until after the November 15th election date.
All right. Go ahead, Kay.
Okay, so speaking of that, so God forbid, if Trump were to get elected, would he still have to face these charges as president, or would it just be put off until after his presidency?
Oh, it would be put off.
And how does that work, Warren?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm personally glad that all this stuff is going on with Trump. And not because he's being found guilty or anything like that, because I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm an independent. The reason I'm glad that this is going on is because people are really getting to see how the legal system works. And Trump, even though he's been found guilty in New York, even if he goes to jail and he's sitting in jail, if he's the Republican nominee and he wins the White House, he will be president. These cases that he has, if they're not decided by the time that the presidential race is over with, if he's the president-elect right after the election, these cases will be paused until after he comes out of the White House. And see, the reason why I'm happy that all of this is being discussed is because, honestly, this is the problem with the legal system all throughout the country. We need a new legal system, to be honest with you, and to be truthful with you. What's disappointing is watching the Democrats not take advantage of this. They want to talk about his conviction and everything else. What they need to be talking about is, hey, this system needs to be fixed. And so President Biden should just do an executive order and say anybody on the federal level who's done a nonviolent offense and who's been clean for 5 years after, they should get their records removed one time and one time only, fines, everything removed to get them back into the workforce, to be able to get jobs, pay taxes, vote, and everything else, and then ask the states to follow. If the Democrats did something like that, they would win this election in a landslide, and then you wouldn't have to worry about Trump pausing these cases. The problem
Why
is
won't
the
he do
Democrats
it,
won't
Warren?
do that.
Why won't he do it?
Rick, I have no idea, but this has been the problem with the Democratic Party. And even right now, we see the Democrats talking about we feel good about the election. They're not talking to these kids that's 18 to 25 or people 25 to 45 years old like I talk to every day. These people are in one or two camps right now. Either they're not voting at all or they're looking at Trump because they feel like Trump will do more for them than the Democrats is doing, which is crazy when you really think about it. But it's because of the perception, and perception becomes reality in this world. And the perception is Biden hasn't done enough, the Democrats haven't done enough, and they want something that's going to directly affect them. And with 20 to 60 million people touching the legal system that are black or brown or poor and white, this would be a way to get poor white voters to vote for you, blacks, Latinos, women even to vote for you, because everybody knows somebody who's been in this legal system.
Right. I'm going through it right now because I'm trying to get my record clean to buy firearms. I had a felony conviction 25 years ago, nonviolent, that I can't I can't buy a firearm because of that.
I got the paperwork for you. I can get it for you. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
No, it takes a minute.
And what Warren said, that's true. Democrats need to aggressively pursue an agenda that helps people the way that Republicans aggressively pursue the agenda that helps their people. And that's why it looks like Democrats don't do nothing, because they're scared to do anything significant.
Right.
They do the easy stuff, but they don't want to do the significant stuff.
And not only that, they're not having the right conversation, right? And the right conversation is, what do we need to do for people who are young and who are going to be part of this party for the next 20 or 30 years? They're not having that conversation, number one. Number two, and this is even a bigger conversation, to be honest with you, they're not talking about how these laws are affecting everybody. Like when they're talking about DEI with diversity, equity, and inclusion. Everybody thinks that's a black thing. Honestly, that's going to hurt women more than it's even going to hurt black people. It's going to hurt white women even more. Every law that's ever been put on the books for black people, whether you're talking about affirmative action, whether you're talking about DEI, whether you're talking about the Black Amendments, which is the 13th, 14th, and 15th, the number one beneficiary of all those things have been white women. And when those things are pulled, then these white women who are supporting these white men thinking that they're doing something, they're going to realize, wait a minute, I'm getting caught up in the wash. History tells us, look, they gave black men the right to vote before they even gave white women the right to vote. That's how this country has always worked. And we can talk about racism and everything else, but one of the biggest isms nobody talks about in this nation is sexism. And sexism is running rampant, not just on the federal side and the state side, but when you talk about the jail system and you talk about how fathers are being removed, that they can't raise their children, and then you have this scarlet letter A on you, you did something 25 years ago, and you still can't get a gun. And what's even worse, us as a black people, when our people get in trouble, we throw them away. We don't help. We say we praying for them. When other folks get in trouble, they give them jobs, they raise money for them, they make sure their kids are okay. And if we don't do nothing else from this whole Donald Trump situation, look at how they're running behind him. This is what we need to do when we have somebody in our camp. No matter what happens, no matter what they say, we need to rally around them and support them unless they rape some kids or beat some kids or beat a woman or something like that. But if it's some nonviolent stuff, we need to literally raise money, give them jobs, and support them. Because if we don't do that, those voices are lost for good.
Right. Warren, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Man, you can follow me on Spotify. I do a podcast every week, and this week's podcast is Don't Blame Trump and Don't Blame Dick. And I want y'all to check that out on Spotify. But I'm saying don't blame them, because everybody who was at that Diddy party for those years and they saw this and they didn't say nothing, they're an accomplice. Don't blame Trump for everything that's going on, because he's told you who he was when he came down the escalator. Just like he's telling folks now, if I get elected, I'm locking everybody up who came after me. So don't be surprised if he does that. And lastly, y'all, seriously, this is the election of our lifetime. If this man wins the White House, Trump, it's going to be a sweep across the board. They're going to lose the Senate. They're going to lose the House. It will happen on the state level. And if that happens, don't be surprised if the Republicans change how long somebody can be president. And that's a whole other conversation we need to be having.
There it is, y'all. My brother Warren Valentine. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Chicken them off mix going down with John Lyon on the ones and twos. Hey, man, y'all listen, y'all. The rooms are going fast at the Hollywood Diplomat. Y'all make sure y'all go to RickySmileyBBB.com, man. If you don't miss nothing else, you do not want to miss this Dust to Done party that we do. John Lyon be having everybody turned all the way up. What up, Ja?
I'm going to Miami, we partying all night long, gonna be a movie. You make sure you book and taking them ears up, man, and of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lions. So,
hey, appreciate that, John Lyon. Hello.
Hey, what's up, son?
Yeah, what up? What up? Say good morning to John.
Hey, what's up, John Lyon? Y'all got to excuse the noise in the background, son.
Yeah.
Y'all got to excuse the noise in the background. I just wanted to let you know, son. I don't care nothing about your job. I don't want you to think I'm calling up here trying to get my job back, because I'm real busy right now, and I want you to just help me promote. Help me promote my new thing I'm doing.
What you doing?
Hold on. Hey, y'all, sit down. Sit down. We're going to leave in a few minutes. We leaving in a few minutes. Everybody get you a Capri Sun. We're going to leave in a few minutes. I got a summer count going.
Wait, hold on. You got a what?
I got summer count for children. If you got children from 4 months to 19, I got a summer count for 10. It's $10 a week, son. It's $10 a week. We keep them all day.
That ain't bad. $10 a week.
Yo,
that's scary. That's not bad. That's scary.
Hey, Tamika, if you got some children over here, I got your boy Fred and Tamika. I got their grandkids over here. If you got some children, you need somebody to keep them. We do it Monday through Sunday. And
so what kind of activities you have for the kids?
Hey, little ugly, put that damn thing down. I'll come over there and slap the hell out you, what? What's wrong with you? You break it, I know so. Anyway, hold on, my bad.
What kind of activities you got for the kids?
Today we're going to go to the park and throw rocks at squirrels. Hey! Boy, you don't sit your little ugly... Hold on.
Calm down.
Slap the hell out one of these kids, huh?
What else you got? What other kind of activities?
Yeah, well, they wanted to go to Six Flags, but that's too expensive, so we're going to go to Atlanta State. We're going to go to Target, and I'm going to let them ride them down the escalator.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Y'all can't get it Six Flags, so y'all got to go to Target and go up and down.
Stop fighting over there. Stop fighting. Let her get some of that damn oatmeal, boy. And these little ugly kid fighting over some damn oatmeal, boy.
Are you the only adult there?
You can't get two Capri Suns. You get one Capri Sun. And you get two of them, I promise you I'm going to slap five in your mouth.
Yeah, what other kind of activities?
And then I'm going to teach them, I'm going to teach them how to put jumper cables on a car battery, how to crank up a car battery with jumper cable. We're going to learn how to do that in the afternoon. And then we're going to go over we're gonna go down to the I already said we're gonna throw rocks at squirrels, cause that's fun. Kids like doing that.
Yeah.
You gonna teach them how to roll up some Black and Mild?
Hey boy, pull your pants up. Hold on, man. Little boy took his pants down. Hey, pull your damn pants up. Crazy ass little boy.
Hey, Black Tony, who helping you?
I'm gonna call your mom. Hold on.
Who helping you?
Pancake helping me and my baby mama helping me.
I like this.
We take WIC voucher, we take EBT card, we take cash money. Buddy kid got me squished out.
It sounds like you got good discipline, Black Tony. So I'm gonna bring a group of kids because you got some good discipline.
Hey, Ron T, yeah, you can bring your son over here. Hey, boy, put that damn ball down. You throw it at him again. I swear to God, I'm gonna come kick you in your chest. Hey, look, I got to go. I'll call y'all back. I got to go. I'll call y'all back.
All right.
I swear to God, I'm finna kick you in your damn chest.
Little motherfucker gonna try to rob me. Well, I'm gonna show you how we do it up here in Pinky.
I wasn't trying to rob.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass. Now, what you done with Day Day and Roach?
Day Day is my
Shut up! Now, who sent you?
Nobody sent me.
Say another motherfucking word and it's over.
Keep asking.
And I ain't playing no. Now, you ain't got no gun. But where the weed at? I ain't got no weed. Shut the shut. Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else. I'm gonna tie your old monkey up.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, listen, man. It sold out last year. Don't miss Gary's Tea Party at my birthday beach blowout, August the 9th through the 11th. And we are at the amazing Diplomat Hotel in Hollywood Beach, Florida. All you need is $500 down to reserve your room. Make sure y'all go to RickySmileyBBB.com. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife, the beautiful, talented Miss Shaunie Henderson, y'all. Now, we know she made headlines when she expressed doubt, y'all, about whether she ever loved the basketball legend. Well, now they're saying that this one particular quote from her first book kept making the rounds, honey, as NBA veterans, y'all, criticized it. But they're saying that's not the only notable mention, honey. Miss Henderson also described, y'all, which is so touching, and women need to hear this, how she built her business empire amidst, y'all, struggles with divorce, honey, and past relationships while co-parenting her kids. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the media mogul Shaunie always, honey, had creativity and interest in the entertainment world, starting with her first job as a film marketer for Fox Entertainment. Now, they're saying since then, she continued, y'all, to forge ahead, honey, and is currently one of the most notable producers, y'all, in the world. Now, they're saying after tying the knot with Los Angeles Lakers legend Shaq, honey, they're saying Ms. Henderson launched her own production company, Amira Inc., y'all. That's in 2004, and it was named after their first daughter, Miss Amira, y'all, honey, who was born in 2001. Now, you know, from that production company, they say she gave life to numerous hit shows like VH1 series Basketball Wives LA. The show features some of the most powerful women as Evelyn Elizondo and so many other people. And they say she has so many other things. She had Shaunie's Home Court, Basketball Wives Miami, Football Wives, and many more popular shows, films, and podcasts were also, y'all, produced by her company. Now, they're saying that, but one of the latest productions, y'all, of the company is Shaunie and Keon's wedding special. Now, currently, this is doing so grand about it. They're saying, y'all, that Shaunie boasts, listen to this, boasts a net worth of $35 million. Now, they said she received, y'all, 3 beautiful mansions, y'all, worth $33 million in her divorce settlement from Shaq, y'all. Isn't that great? This woman, she walked away. At least she didn't walk away broke, and she didn't walk away, honey, just buying purses and shoes, honey. Baby Miss Shaunie invested in companies and things, honey, and she did what she had to do. 3 mansions, y'all, worth $33 million. So that means this girl wasn't playing, honey. And I like Shaunie because she's a very grand woman, honey. It look like she handles her business. What y'all think about
going to my father's house? He has many mansions in the sky.
Many. And baby, and if it were not so, what? Shaunie would have told you, honey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a good word. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So congratulations to Shaunie, honey. And, you know, she's doing great things, honey,
Ooh,
Pastor.
Boy, you can't find nothing. You talking about a woman got all that stuff, and it's hard to find a chick with some tread on her tires.
I know.
Gotta be bald.
Ricky, you're going to have to read her book, honey, because you're going to have to do better.
They be working at UAB Hospital in Grady. Be like, damn, driving them. What they drive special case?
You just want to find what they got that little Nissan Sentra or that Versa.
Yep.
Their
Yes,
brakes
sir.
be squealing.
Yes, sir. Can't find nothing. It's dry. It's dry here.
Yeah. That's a sign of y'all and honey, the kind of women y'all like. You got to start, honey.
And then the ones that can help you with anything, they be wearing white shoes and black stockings with kitty heels. Everybody be trying. Yeah, to make everybody be trying to fix you up. She got a good. I can't stand. A woman cannot fix me up with nobody because you looking straight at the heart. She got a good heart, yeah, but she ain't got no neck.
Oh, Ricky. Moving on, child. Brad Pitt, y'all, and Angelina Jolie's divorce, y'all, situation took a surprising turn when it was revealed, y'all, that Pitt's daughter, Miss Shiloh, baby, she rejected his last name. They say Pitt, honey, reportedly was devastated because his daughter decided that, honey, she didn't want his damn last name no more, honey. She said she did not want to be a Pitt anymore. But they're saying after turning 18, Shiloh almost immediately used her freedom as a young adult, honey, to scrub Pitt name off of her birthday, honey. Now, they're saying a specific reason for the name change hasn't been given yet, but they say Shiloh's true feeling, honey, is that's how she felt in that moment. Now, they're saying a source recently told People that Pitt was saddened by his daughter distancing herself from him. He's aware and upset, honey, that Shallow dropped his last name, and they say he never felt more joy than when she was born. They say he also always wanted a daughter. Now, the reminders are that he's lost his children. They say, and of course, that it's just not an easy thing for him. They say he loves his children and misses them. Very sad, y'all. But then some people saying now that Zahara, they're saying Zahara, is going through problems too. They say Zahara back in 2005 was the second child that she took in after marriage. That's what Jolie, adopted the kids and whatever they say. But Pitt and Jolie were already dating by that time, and Jolie was, honey, in the process of adopting Zahara. Because of this, they're saying the feeling is that the remark, he always wanted a daughter, and it was such a bad taste thing. But they're saying all these kids now want to drop his name. But he bought them children, and I mean, some.
So are these biological or
no?
Well, just start over.
Yeah,
I mean, if it, I hate to say this, if it didn't work out and the kids drop your name, that they ain't feeling you or they've been poisoned against you or whatever, he's still young. He can start him anew. He can adopt some more kids. He can have some more kids. And, I'm sure he got nieces and nephews and some kids out there that would appreciate and want to be loved. So, I mean, sometimes it just don't work out, Gary.
Yeah, but sometimes, though, you should be happy these damn people giving you their name. They rich, honey, and they adopted you, honey, and stuff like that. You want to.
Everybody don't appreciate it.
Yeah, you want somebody to adopt me right now.
Don't appreciate it, So, I mean, look how your daddy, how when they adopted you, they gave you the Hayes last name.
I know that. I was just saying that, but hell, now I'm grown.
And you I don't care what you say. You adopted because all your brothers played football. You the only one didn't.
Yeah, sure did.
Shoot.
But you can run faster than all of them.
I can run faster, but look, now that I'm grown, damn it, honey, and I know better, I'm dropping damn Hayes. Can I take Smiley here? Let me just go ahead and take the air this damn radio show.
Hell no. But hey, girl, we could be related because people be saying we look alike.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people thinking that I'm you, damn it. I'm like, I ain't him.
They think we're like, hell no.
I'm like, do I look like Rickey Smiley? Hell
you
no.
look like more special K than you do me.
No, I don't want that po name. Let's go back to Smiley.
Damn. I'm not poor. I'm lower middle class. Get it right. It's called lower middle class.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. Do not call me poor.
Your family won't your last
He look more like Brad Pitt in the face.
What'd you say, Ricky?
Rock T look more like Brad Pitt in the face. Maybe he should change his last name.
Yeah, honey, Rock T Pitt, honey.
Rock T Pitt.
Rock Pitt. All right, the color today, honey. The color today, y'all, is Karasu.
And Brett look like Winona from Good Times. Like
Winona.
y'all in the same family.
Walona. Get it right.
But today she look more like Florida. But the color today, y'all, is Carol.
Not you with this JJ hat.
I go to commercial.
You look horrible today, Gary. Horrible.
Go to commercial.
Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Gary with the T.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Joining us this morning is the Secretary of Education. Please welcome Dr. Miguel Cardona. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
Hey, happy to have you, Secretary Cardona. I want to get right on into it. The Biden and Harris administration recently announced $7.7 billion in additional student loan debt relief for 160,000 borrowers. So who qualifies? So the question is, who qualifies for the relief?
Right, definitely. So, that $7.7 billion that we announced a couple weeks ago, 160,000 people, is in addition to the $167 billion that we provided already from day one. Some of the people that are eligible for this are public servants, people who work in, whether it's teachers, nurses, veterans, people that have chosen to make a career out of helping people in their community. They're eligible. Also, people who have had a lot of interest accrual, right? So sometimes when people take out loans, the interest is more than the loan. And we're addressing that. We're fixing that. So those are some of the people that are benefiting from it. Also, people that have been paying over 20 years. Look, you take out a loan to get your education, not to be paying for the rest of your life. So we're fixing that as well.
Secretary Cardona, the price of higher education can deter many students from applying to college. Do you think that the student loan debt relief will encourage more students to look into higher education?
Absolutely. Look, I'm a first-gen college student myself, and I know from many black and brown students who have tremendous potential, by 6th, 7th, 8th grade, they look at the price of college and they're like, ooh, I don't know that I want to do this. We know that, 80% of them are eligible for Pell Grants, which means that they qualify for some loan subsidy. But the price of college is scary. So what we're trying to do is, number one, address the price of college. Number two, make it more affordable. We created the SAFE plan, which cuts undergraduate payments in half, so that students that are afraid of going to college because of the cost realize that, yes, it's affordable for them too, and that they should take advantage of it.
So, Dr. Cardona, before I get into my question, I have a question. Now, I recently finished paying back my student loans. My wages were garnished. Is there any way possible I could get a refund?
No. Hey, look, I could see if I could check something out for you there, but sorry about the wage garnishment, man. That was probably before my time, though. I got to be honest with you. That was before my time.
So with the Supreme Court effectively overturning affirmative action, so what practices could build more diverse student bodies at top colleges and universities?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that question, because the reality is, look, we're fighting to fix a broken higher education system, a broken loan system. The fact that we have leaders that are challenging diversity in our country, we're fighting against that, right? And now we have a Supreme Court that struck down affirmative action. So what we're doing in the Biden-Harris team is we're making sure colleges know what they should be doing to attract black talent, to attract students who, if it weren't for some of these policies, wouldn't even be looked at. So for us, diversity on campus is probably one of the best things you could have for the students to have a well-rounded education. And we know across the country we have so much talent. We have to be intentional about going into our urban schools, about seeing the gifts that the students do bring to the table. We are doing a lot at the Department of Education to push colleges to make sure their student body is diverse. And we're guiding them. We provide dollars for that and guidance. But the bottom line is we have to recognize the importance of having diverse student body in our schools for our country's growth.
Secretary Cardona, even getting to, before you get to the college and university level, there's a lot of parents and teachers speaking out about how students aren't progressing in the classroom at the rate that they should be. What do you think the issue is with this, and how could it possibly be addressed?
Yeah, no, thank you. Across the country, we've normalized disparities in achievement or opportunity gaps that exist. And I'd be very frank with you. When we're paying our teachers a starting salary of $38,000, we're not really investing in our students. So what we need to do is make sure that our schools have the tools that they need, that we have enough school counselors, that we have Title I dollars, which allow for more reading teachers to be provided there, after-school programs for our kids, summer programs. In our administration's budget proposal, you'll see that we're trying to push for additional funds for those schools that serve students that have greater need. We're being met with a lot of challenges, or our Republican friends in the Hill are trying to shut down that plan and cut Title I funding. But we recognize, look, investing in education is investing in our country. And in many cases, we've normalized the fact that where there are more students of color, there's greater need for funding, and the gaps are greater there. So we're pushing that. It shows it. We're not apologetic about it. States need to step up to make sure that school funding is equitable across their states.
Real quick, I got a two-part question. Now, President Biden spoke about raising the teacher pay recently in his State of the Union address speech. And what is the plan on that? And when is that going to happen? And what would you tell young educators who are thinking about leaving out of the profession because of burnout?
Yeah, that's a great. First of all, I'm really impressed. You did your homework. You were listening to the State of the Union. You took notes, and you were prepared. I love that. See that? A good teacher recognizes that. Look, the bottom line is teachers get paid 24% less than people with similar degrees across the country. If we're serious about helping our kids, we have to make sure that the profession attracts talent and keeps them there. We have worked to create teacher apprenticeships across the country. We are putting millions and millions of dollars in Grow Your Own programs. This is the first president that ever did this. So the Augusta Hawkins grant, it creates Grow Your Own programs. So we take people in our schools, like paraprofessionals, and we give them a pathway to certification. And we're focusing it on making sure we have diverse teachers, black and brown teachers in our classroom. So we're talking about it, but we're also putting dollars to it, and we're trying to set the stage for the whole country to make sure that everyone's stepping it up.
Hey, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. It is a pleasure to have you on, and you shouldn't be a stranger to the show. We hope that you come back, Secretary Cardona. Thank you so much for joining us, and let people know how can they follow you for more information.
Check out ed.gov, or on, we're on all the social media streams, Secretary Miguel Cardona for updates. And we have we have a student debt relief plan that can impact 30 million people coming up. We're fighting for it. We recognize opening the doors to higher education is our responsibility. We're going to get it done. And you could visit us on ed.gov for more information. Thank you again for having me.
No. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Y'all give it up for Secretary Dr. Miguel Cardona, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to be with y'all this morning. I want to talk a little bit about what I think is on the horizon with the Trump administration, and the only reason I want to do that is because I want people, regardless of where you are in this whole thing, voting, not voting, I'm not here to judge you on that. I think we should vote, and I'm going to say that. But I just want people to know what they're signing up for. There was, back in 1994, something called the Contract with America. And Newt Gingrich really, in a lot of ways, revolutionized the Republican Party because they had been getting their butts beat. And he was like, what is something that can galvanize the GOP to take back the Congress, to take the Senate, to really affect the national agenda, and in many ways set the stage for an incredibly organized GOP that had a really focused policy agenda and knew what they wanted to do by taking over state legislatures, the whole deal. And Kay, I know you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly, yeah.
But if you think that it ended there, you don't know about Project 2025. Kay, have you seen this?
I have seen it. It's a long term. They played a long game.
Bro, this ain't no game. This whole thing started with Reagan at all. So let me be clear with you all. There's this thing called Project 2025. It was created by the Heritage Foundation, and for those of you who don't know the Heritage Foundation has been probably one of the most prolific think tanks and training institutions for the GOP in the last 40 years. They do unbelievable research. I'm not saying I believe it, but what I'm saying is they do not mess around. It is incredibly organized, incredibly well funded, and they are the ones who have written this. And I mean, this thing is clear. Building now for a conservative victory through policy, personnel, and training. That's from their website. It's not enough for conservatives to win elections. If we are going to rescue the country from the grip of the radical left, we need both a governing agenda and the right people to take place to carry this agenda out on day one of the next conservative administration. This is the goal of the 2025 Presidential Transition Project. The project will build on 4 pillars. Y'all, and let's be clear, they have an entire policy agenda. And that policy agenda goes deep into stuff that many of us are not thinking about. I mean, when I talk about, many of you have heard they want to get rid of the Department of Education. They want to get rid of the Department of Commerce. They want to dismantle the FBI. They want to slash the Department of Justice.
The Food and Drug Administration.
Yes. The FCC, the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission.
Civil rights legislation.
And create a blueprint for tax cuts that are really about protection of business, which I don't actually think is bad, but at the cost of what? And so I just want y'all to be clear, like, these folks know what they're doing. And if you ask me to be honest and say, do I think that the Democrats have an equally Machiavellian and clear strategy? Hell no. They absolutely do not. But as I read through Project 2025, what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strategy. And what I know is they have a very clear strate it does not represent what I want for my family. It does not represent what I want for my community. And I really want y'all to check it out. Don't take my word for it, but really go to project2025.org and read about it. I mean, they're talking about they already know people they want to put in place for positions, training they want to do, the playbook. I mean, this thing is,
They want to build a permanent Republican majority. And I don't know if people understand what that means. But that means
and not
that
in
a
the federal
permanent one-party rule.
Everywhere.
And what that means for our kids.
Yes, absolutely. And let's be fair, man. I mean, I am not young. So I actually remember a time where Republican didn't mean what it meant now. There were conservatives who were just conservatives. They weren't ideologues that hated other people. This GOP is not conservatives. They are right-wing ideologues that don't even like other members of their party. So I want to be real clear about what we are facing in this moment is a group of unbelievably well-organized, well-funded, focused people who have a clear view of what they want America and the world to be. And you're going to see it today when in this 80th anniversary of Normandy. It's crazy that we're celebrating the 80th anniversary of taking the beach in Normandy, France, which turned the tide of World War II. And the alliances that we now have through Trump are almost in direct opposition to who America has been. And I'm not the one to say that America's always been right, but because they haven't, but I don't want them to get wronger.
Right.
Y'all, let me know what y'all think. Check this thing out, project2025.org. Hit me at Jess Nation on IG. Would love to hear what you think, and we're going to keep talking about this.
Hey,
Y'all,
Jeff, we always
for the time.
appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you. Love you, man.
Love y'all, too, man. Talk to y'all on Monday.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Rickey Smiley. Hey, that's your son, Gary.
Yes.
What you going to do, Gary?
I'm going to twirl her in. What is she saying? Sit out tonight?
You done got old. You can't do nothing but sit in a chair and vogue.
And vogue and spin in the chair, baby. That's what you're getting.
Yeah, they done made you one of the founders.
Hey. The Grand Bacillus? Is that it?
Yeah, you never will. Let me stop. I ain't gonna start messing with you this morning. Hey, we are so excited in Tamika. We are so happy that you filled in this morning. We always happy when you fill in. From the legendary group Escape, our sister Tamika Scott. Yes. One more time, y'all, ladies and gentlemen.
What up?
Hey, Gary, don't that make you feel good? We get to sit among legends. We got Tamika Scott and the Brat in the building.
Right.
Two.
Same family.
Same family.
That's right. So deaf,
Come on
baby.
now. Come on now.
Two old girls, honey.
Y'all really grew up together, and I mean, I'm so excited about you, Tamika, and your career. You just doing all of these wonderful things, and y'all getting ready to hit the road on this. Hit the road this summer. So how has it been preparing and rehearsal? Getting ready for a 30-city tour.
We're having so much fun. Let me tell you. So the tour is called the Queens of R&B. Just like the TV show, but it's actually now the touring, thank God. Mm-hmm. And it's us, Escape, SWV, Maya, Total, and 702.
Nice.
And it is going to be a great production. Like,
I already know.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
And y'all gonna be coming on stage together, like singing, like doing stuff.
Yes.
Who idea, for y'all to come out and sing some of their songs and for.
Did y'all see the show? It was my idea.
Did y'all get this idea from after the Versus did so well? Did that kind of feed into it?
The Versus is what everybody was like.
That was like my favorite Versus.
Really?
Y'all in SWV. I was so into it.
Wow.
I was Gary with the T for a little bit while I was watching. I was screaming and had my hand above my head and everything. It was,
you sing every song.
And
I know that's what the concert is going to be like. Hit after hit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the costumes, honey. Y'all giving grands not all that booty clothes and half naked and all. Just nice grand clothes.
Tiny is in charge of our wardrobe. And I think I told y'all before, she don't wear nothing twice. I'm like, girl, you better get some stuff from the Great Escape Tour and recycle. Ain't nobody doing all that. Ain't nobody. So I saw that total for the clothes, man. I'm like,
Yes.
Can we add another 30 city on top of this?
Okay. That clothing budget don't be no joke. You know about that, Gary.
Oh, yes, do I, honey.
With all your beautiful gowns.
Yes, baby. Let me tell you something. Because Miss Ross would never do that. So I better follow suit with Miss Ross, honey. Better not give us the same gown twice, honey.
So, Tamika, how do you balance mom life and being on the road? Do you take the kids with you? Are the kids older? Like, how do you do that? Do you set up your dressing room to make it like this our little living room for the night, you know?
Well, the school is out, which is great for all of us because all of us are parents. So we all have our own tour bus. So our babies will be with us on our tour buses. Our families are traveling with us so we can have a good time.
They have your own tour bus.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. God is good.
Everybody ain't able.
Families.
You
You know,
see
Tiny and her
when Miss-
husband and her kids and Candy and her husband
And you
kids.
and your husband and kids.
Yes, there's a lot of us.
Can't put all them folks on one bus.
Oh, no.
Hey, Spencer, can you tell them how we be pulling up to them comedy club, that Cleveland Improv on the flats?
Somebody done rented us an Impala. a bird straight to Avis.
7 people get out of it.
Pick up that Malibu. Ain't no damn tour bus.
But that is good stuff. A lot of people don't know. Sometimes you have your dressing room set up with all the toys in there and video games or whatever while you go up on stage and work. Then you got to go backstage and pack up all the stuff, all the toys, clean up the dressing room, pack those snacks that's in the riders. Put that in something. Make sure y'all get some of them green Publix bags, you know, the one that you could take back and forth to the grocery store so you could take all them snacks. You don't have to go get, because you know the dressing room be full of stuff.
It
you know?
does.
Yeah,
we
Brett,
have
you
so
be
much
take-
on our rider. It's so crazy. We had a meeting last night and we were going over the rider and they was like, okay, they named like 5 alcohol. I'm like, wait, who's getting this alcohol? It's like your DJ need alcohol. I'm like, wait a minute, why is he on the rider? Like,
Right.
How does
Hey, Brett, do y'all be taking them fruit trays home?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. My grandma, God rest her soul, she used to wipe out them places when we had in the dressing rooms. When it was over, she would bring the whole family. And you carrying out something, you're leaving
Right.
nothing.
The sandwich, the bread, everything.
Mayonnaise, everything.
I'm gonna let everybody know backstage in your dressing room, you're gonna have everybody gonna have that damn fruit tray with the pineapple,
The meat
strawberries,
tray.
the little meat trays, the slices, the lettuce, the pickles, the onions. You wrap that stuff and you be stealing. We be taking all this stuff home.
That's not stealing because
It's
that's
ours.
yours.
It's
on
you
your
paid
rider.
for it.
But not
It
the
came out of
trays.
your budget.
Right.
Not them plastic trays. Them catering companies, they be needing their plastic trays. So Tamika, let everybody know how they can go online and follow and go ahead and start getting the tickets for the tour.
You can go to Ticketmaster.com or LiveNation.com to get your tickets to the Queens of R&B Tour. It is going to be an experience you would never forget.
What's the next city?
Child, the first city is the 27th.
Douglas,
I'm trying to open up
Decatur,
the Concord,
Douglasville.
Concord,
No,
California.
I'm just joking.
We started on the West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're
Then
going to
we
work
go
their way
back
back
down.
this way.
Yes,
I'm
all
coming
the
to
way
as
back
many
down.
shows as I can, Tamika. So just
Come on.
make some room for me and get a TV with First 48 on there. I can watch that until you go on stage.
I got you.
There it is, y'all. All right, the one and only Tamika Scott. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines,
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all. Got your front page right here. The one and only, the legendary Tamika Scott filling in for Maria. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Tamika Scott, sitting in for my girl Maria Moore, and here are your headlines from News1.com. Yesterday in court, Hunter Biden's former girlfriend testified that Hunter regularly gave drug dealers direct access to his bank account to draw funds. Oh, my gosh. This revelation is part of the ongoing investigation into Hunter Biden's trial for federal gun charges. In other news, a school crossing guard in a Pennsylvania community was arrested for allegedly supplying middle school students with narcotics.
What?
Yes, girl. Kiara Lee is accused of distributing electronic cigarettes and substances containing marijuana to students at Penwood Middle School. Middle school?
Oh, my God.
Wow. Guardians also confirmed that Lee had been giving her child vapes along with marijuana edibles.
No.
You going to jail.
Oh, yeah, you going to jail.
You know what? Yesterday, Kiara was arrested and taken into custody.
Well, there it is.
There you go. Now, did y'all see the video that went viral of the giraffe snatching a little 2-year-old girl out of the back of that pickup truck in Texas? Oh, it was so scary. Look, Paisley Toten and her family were visiting the Fossil Rim Wildlife Center when the incident took place. Now, the toddler was reportedly sitting in the back of a pickup truck with her mom.
With the giraffes just walking around.
Man, and they were feeding the giraffe.
And that family did not look like us. I'm just going to guess.
Oh, my goodness.
But you know what? The giraffe can be seen leaning over the truck and grabbing the toddler by her shirt and taking her up in the air. The animal quickly released the child, and she could be seen falling into her mother's arms.
No,
Thank God she was not
it
in
ended well, but that family did not look like nobody in here.
Lawsuit.
Ain't no giraffe getting close. Ain't no giraffe getting close to my baby.
They were in the back of a pickup truck, so she was not.
Be in the back
First of all, my baby ain't gonna be in the back of nobody's pickup truck.
Right.
None of
that's
us
the
would
second
be.
thing.
I know, it's so scary, but I'm so glad she's okay.
Me too.
I'm Tamika Scott, and those are your headlines. T, good morning.
Good morning, Tamika. Appreciate that, mine. Las Vegas Aces superstar Asia Wilson became the first player in WNBA history to have at least 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 steals in a game. She did it last night in a victory over the Dallas Wings. Number 2 ranked Oklahoma Sooners. They win game 1 over the number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns in the Women's College World Series in softball, man. Oklahoma trying to win.
Oh, that's good. I was watching that.
Come on, dog. You like it?
Yeah.
It's exciting, man. Oklahoma trying to win their 4th straight championship. You talking about dynasty. It is what it is. Word is, we got a rumor. It's actually not need a rumor no more, man. It's probably going to happen. That the Los Angeles Lakers are preparing to make a massive offer to UConn men's basketball coach Dan Hurley to become the new Lakers head coach. So we're going to see what happens, but that's going to be a huge check right there. I think that's a good choice. Dan Hurley, the truth. He for real. He the real deal. He can get them back in that doggone championship conversation. Last but not least, tonight, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Rick, you going to be sitting down watching this?
Me, man. Y'all don't do right, Rod.
Dallas
y'all
Mavericks.
Don't do right.
Boston Celtics. I'm going to text you.
Y'all don't do right, bro.
I'm going to text you.
Y'all never text. Super Day don't text. Nobody text. I sit up there. Y'all know if I sit up there and start watching my 600-pound life of first 48, and then I fall asleep and stuff, y'all don't do right.
Yes, sir. Well, sit back.
Please text me. Please, just a courtesy text. Just a thumbs up text.
You're going to have plenty of time because this series is going 7 games, big dog. I'm telling you right now.
Well, I want to see the first one where I can get a feel for how it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. There it is, man. And make sure y'all listen. Check out I Hate the Homies podcast with your boy Rock Teasy, Super Dave, and my man Griff. Anywhere you get your podcast.
Dave be helping his aunt. His aunt opened up the American Airlines Arena. His mom's oldest sister. She opened up the American Airlines Arena. And she cut all the lights on and do the floors.
And she's been doing it for years.
Yep.
She's great at it.
Y'all walk around flipping all them damn.
Yeah, she got all the keys.
She got big thumbs.
Hey, wait a minute, Rob.
You ever seen her pull the transmission with her hands?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
She pull a whole transmission with her hands.
She took her transmission out day before yesterday. A Toyota 4Runner. You know that's not an American-made car, but she can do a Ford anything with a Ford with no tools. But she have to have a little ratchet set when she start getting foreign cars. But she do everything in the Dallas, Texas area. She helped them tear down the old Cowboy Stadium in Irving, and then took some of those parts, put some of that into the new stadium in Arlington. And then
does she have contact information?
Do cars. She do hair on the side.
I'm the contact. Yes, I'm the contact.
Anybody want to call Super Dave's aunt? His mom's oldest sister. She in her 70s. and stuff. Kind of, a lot
she
of
every woman, baby.
Yeah, got into it at Jack in the Box because somebody called her Miss Nettle.
I told you. I didn't tell you to tell it on the air. Come on.
Oh, shit. You told it to the wrong person, honey.
God. And she keep kids on the weekend.
So she keeps. So let's go back over. I'm sorry, Brett. Let's go, Brett.
Oh, Super Dave.
Yeah, she keep kids on the weekends, so she do a lot of stuff in the Dallas and Irving area, area and stuff. And the only thing that hurt my heart is that they just don't recognize her when they start talking about the back-to-back championship with the Dallas Cowboys. She was on that offensive line as well. But go ahead, Brett. It's time for the hot spot, Brett. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Martin Lawrence, y'all, is speaking out after the internet was convinced his health was failing amid the Bad Boys press run. He said he's doing just fine. Martin addressed the rumors in a recent interview, and here's what he had to say.
I'm fine. I'm in God's hands. I'm blessed. You know, I'm glad to be waking up every day. No need for people to be concerned. And I'm healthy as hell. Stop the rumors.
Okay. God, thank God.
Okay.
Yes, thank God, man. We love Big Brother. Big Brother's an icon. He is awesome. He is inspirational. For over 25 years, I absolutely love him, and I'm glad that he is well.
Me too. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with Dwight Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.